like,
she is
happy.
a completely different person. I don't fucking care that she thinks she's doing the right thing. Jen Shaw thought she was doing the right thing.
Ugh.
Bitch, you went to prison.
Mhm.
So no, you don't, Heather Gay, you do not get a pass because you think you are doing the right thing by being an arbiter for these people. Step the fuck back and check your jealousy at the door.
Listener discretion advised. Adult language and mature content.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Two Queens, One Screen. I'm Jen.
I'm Keeley.
And we are talking Real Housewives, specifically Salt Lake. And you are going to give me your opinions on the recap of Beverly Hills. And we're talking Traitors.
Yes.
What a divine treat that this weekend, I think it was Saturday, I am looking for something to watch when I'm going to be folding laundry, and I see that Traitors has 3 episodes on Peacock for some reason. Why did that happen?
I don't know. I think they've done that.
I'm not complaining.
In the past. Yeah, they dump a couple at a time, which is nice. But yes, we did talk about that. You were very anxious.
I did. I called you. I made you. I was like, stop what you're doing and watch Traitors. And it's really good. I was worried because I was like, I don't know everybody again, and
Sure.
I don't know. I really, really like it. Like immediately, I'm all in. As soon as they start mingling, I get really excited. So we'll talk about that. We're also going to talk about the reunion. I kind of want to jump into that.
Perfect.
Because it was kind of a nothing sandwich. I don't feel like I have any new opinions about anything.
No, agree.
The only thing that you and I mean, let's start with a fight immediately. You sent me a text earlier, and it said that Brittany's nipple is out.
Brittany's nipple out.
I don't think it was.
I sent you 2 pictures.
I looked at them. I think it's like a mic or something because there's an indentation. There's a slight shadow
microphone.
that shows.
Nope.
I think it's a shadow of a microphone in there.
It is her nipple. It's her nipple. Yes, it is.
Okay.
If we could figure out how to get a picture up, we're going to show you the nipple picture.
Oh, I'm looking. I'm constant. Boobs are my favorite. Boobs are my favorite thing.
She walks out, sits down, and Andy says, ting, 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 Brittany's here, this and that. And she's like, I'm so happy to be here. Immediately, as soon as they turn the camera to her hair, her extensions are over her chest. She turns back, and her hair is moved. And it's the boob closest to Angie K.
It's just too high. It feels too high to be a nipple.
Hello.
Hi.
She has a lift.
Right,
and
sure, but
she probably
it's still,
has fake boobs that they put the nipples up here on fake boobs, babe.
Maybe.
Nipplegate.
Nipplegate.
We're going on this hill.
I will do some more investigations.
Okay.
Everyone else also investigate. This is going to be my favorite fight was it a nipple? Is there a nipple on there?
Yes, there's a nipple.
I mean, high body count boobies, if they're that.
Sure.
Oh
but
God.
Of course, leave it to Brittany to be the one that has a nipple slip. Like, of course, it's her.
Well, Heather had one in Greece.
I didn't see it, though. Did you see it?
No, I think they blurred it.
Oh.
Because, like, literally, or, like, she was
Bummer.
wearing, like, some kind of something, and I think, like, it popped her boob out. But she had some kind of supports or something. But the fabric just moved around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, immediately we have Meredith asking Whitney to explain herself, and Whitney explains her drunken BravoCon, which can we please discuss that why is Meredith an alcoholic and a pill popper? And it triggers Whitney when she believes that Meredith is under the influence, but they go to a work-related event.
Yeah.
In front of a live audience, and she is dropped down, sloshed, disgusting drunk.
Oh,
but it's okay.
wasted. Did you see any of the videos from BravoCon of her doing that? Yeah.
I did. One of them, Andy had to walk her back to her seat. Like she's standing up and waving to people.
I mean, wasted.
But why is it okay for her to do that? And it's funny, and Heather's laughing, and it's just, oh, I'm a happy drunk, and it's not a problem. But Meredith has a whiff of being under the influence, which she's not.
I think
it's triggering her.
I think that is, she didn't say it directly. But I think that is part of it. I think that Whitney was trying to make a point that she's a fun, happy, lovey drunk, as am I.
Me too.
Best friends with everybody.
Me too.
The second I have a beverage. Although, I will be on your side in an argument, in a fight. Like, last time I had more than one drink, I had 2 drinks. And my stepsister over and we were talking about someone and I got really mad because she said something and I was like, I will ride or die for you so hard. So like, this is why I can't drink in public, is because I will either be best friends with strangers, problem, or I will fight whoever you want me to fight because I will back you up so hard. And that is why we drink at home. Basically. Whitney is out of control. I think she was trying to differentiate herself as like a sweet, lovey drunk, but the Meredith's a mean drunk because look at how she was on the plane. Like, I think she's trying to say, like, it's okay when I'm drinking. And I did apologize. But Meredith didn't apologize and she's mean. I feel like that was the vibe.
It's crap.
I think Whitney believes what she's saying, though.
Of course she does.
I think Whitney believes it. Well, I mean, I think that there's that. I also think that Meredith is probably, I just get the vibe that she is going to make the situation, word the situation however she can to make everyone look as bad as possible. I don't think Whitney was well behaved. I don't think that Whitney was in her right. I don't think Whitney was fine. I do think that, like, it's gonna, no matter what, Meredith is gonna, what's the word? She's gonna spin it even farther. And, which is her right. That's what everyone's doing on the show. That's what it is. But I don't know. I'm not fully on Whitney's side on this. I think Meredith is trying to blow it up bigger than it needs to be. And it's like, why are we doing this?
Why wouldn't she, though? We had however many episodes of them attacking her for being a drunk. I would do the same fucking thing. Why wouldn't you? And then she tells everybody that Whitney wants to be a different friend off camera than on camera. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is that?
And Whitney says that that's not what she said, but who knows what Whitney said because Whitney was wasted.
Right.
Well, that doesn't make sense to me either because Whitney has been I feel like Whitney has gone out of her way to show us more than we were asking for. You know, like Whitney's like, here's the shitty part of what's going on in my marriage. Here's the shitty part of what's going on in my business. I feel like she's been pretty open about that. So I'm surprised that it doesn't strike me as totally authentic that she'd be like, let's just have a pretend fight on and let that be on camera stuff, but we'll have off camera, we'll be friends. That doesn't ring true to me with her character, the way that she acts.
Oh my God. I can't with you because well, how do we even believe that this plane thing happened now? Because she's going to tell lies, on camera and be like, we're friends though, right? Off camera. No, I don't believe anything you say.
No, I think that's
what was her storyline? She had no fucking storyline, just like Heather. None of them had a storyline. And so I'm tired of you being triggered, but then it's a double standard.
No, I completely agree with you. So here's in general, I think that every single person on this show sucks. Like, I think every single person at this point, we have layered on, we've talked about like reactive abuse. I think all of this at this point is reactive abuse back and forth. Like, it's going to continue on forever until we actually make a truce and stand by it. It's never ending. We can always go back to point to why this happened. Heather, I think, is trying to be a good housewife on this show. I'm not saying she's doing it well. I'm not saying it's okay how she's doing it. But I think her motivation behind a lot of what she does, being shitty, telling NGK that she should say the farting while he was making out because it's funny, and kind of like pushing that. Trying to do different things, doing the cucumber prank that ended up being nothing, saying that she fucked around with Captain Jason. I think that she's trying to spin up drama. I also think, again, whether right or wrong, I think she believes she's in the right of being the arbiter of, it's not okay for you to do this. This person's the victim, so you're the bad one. I think she's doing her job as a housewife on television. I think she's doing it poorly, but I think that she's trying to, like, she's not good TV unless there's something going on. I think she's trying to drum something up. She has nothing to offer. She's not showing us her dating life, which is what we should be seeing. She's not showing us what she's doing with, like, her business or anything else outside, because I guess, she's writing her book and she's doing the documentary, which is pretty good, by the way. But she doesn't have anything else, so she's doing this. I think she thinks it's the right thing. It's not working out. She needs to find a better angle.
I don't really care that you think it's the right thing. I don't care, because it doesn't give you the right to do that. It doesn't give you the right to treat people like shit because you feel like you're doing the right thing. She is 100% jealous of Meredith and Lisa. 1,000% jealous of Meredith and Lisa. And that's why she acts so disgusting towards them and has everybody rally around her to get back at them and hate them for her. I will tell you, I loved Heather in the beginning when she had not lost all the weight. She didn't have $200,000 worth of plastic surgery to redo her entire face. I liked her. Do you know why? She was relatable as a person because she didn't look like a size 00. She didn't have plastic surgery. She was a divorced single mom trying to figure her life out and had just left a religion that she just realized had completely brainwashed her. That shit is relatable to me as a normal person. She was a normal human being on that show. She wasn't a Lisa Barlow or a Meredith Marks where they literally eat caviar or whatever they're doing. She was a normal person. Now, she's lost all this weight. She has however many houses and however many cars she says she has, however many millions of dollars she says she has, and has had $200,000 plus worth of plastic surgery, which she even snarkily under her breath said, I'm not going to have plastic surgery because it hurts. Right? How would you know it hurts, bitch? Because you've had $200,000.
No, she said she's not like excited to do it because it hurts. Like, it's not something that she's like,
she is
happy.
A completely different person. I don't fucking care that she thinks she's doing the right thing. Jen Shaw thought she was doing the right thing. Bitch, you went to prison. So no, you don't, Heather Gay, you do not get a pass because you think you are doing the right thing by being an arbiter for these people. Step the fuck back and check your jealousy at the door. I can't with her. I cannot.
I think your point about the jealousy thing, I think that is, I think, super valid. I think she's jealous more so of, one, they are, quote unquote, of a higher status, right? Like, they have been in money. Lisa Barlow, her businesses she's had going super well for a long time. She's established herself with celebrities. She's established herself in Sundance. Meredith Marks is working in high-end jewelry and caviar and, these luxury areas. So yeah, I think that there's maybe a jealousy there, but I think more so for Heather, I think is the jealousy of their closeness
Mm-hmm.
and their friendship, because what does Heather preach about the most
Right.
is the friendship. And she's like, no, we're friends. She actually, that's one of the things that she said that I found super confusing.
Yes.
Is that she was saying that she considers Lisa a friend. Like, not a good friend. She considers her a risky friend, but she considers her an important friend.
What is that? An important friend? What are you talking about? She is important to you because of your status. She's important to you because she can get you into an event that has celebrities because you're a nobody. Is that why she's important to you, Heather? Get over yourself.
I found it very bizarre because they also were like at war for a long time. Like, it took a really long time before. And then the second that Lisa decided, okay, maybe we can be friends, she like rode hard for Lisa.
Yeah.
And I think career-wise, she has completely changed her position in the world, right? She has completely set herself up successfully. The med spas that she has, they are doing incredibly well. Brittany was talking about how they have like a sushi menu of all the things that you can get done. And Brittany's like, I got Botox in my hands. I was like, what the fuck? Because like, I guess your hands are where it shows how I have like kind of old lady hands. You can get my nails done. But like that, it shows your age faster on your hands or something. So Brittany being the oldest one in the group, which shocks me every time.
Yeah.
It's shocking that she's the oldest person. Because she baby deers it more than Whitney.
Oh my God, I can't.
But
you can have successful businesses. Angie
she's
has
spent like
successful
a
business.
shit ton of money.
Yes, Meredith does. It's totally fine. It's be successful. Go do that. But what are we doing when we're comparing? Stop.
I just don't feel like, I don't know. Okay, so this is one of the things that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about myself and I want to talk about you. Like, they're talking about, Heather says, I don't pick people to be my friends because I think they're perfect. I don't pick people to be my friends because they're even the moral like example that I want to set for myself. I'm friends with people. I'm friends with them because they're my friends. And I think that like with a friend, if you were going on girls trips with them, you're not best friends, right? But you're in a group of friends. But if you are close friends with someone, I think that I personally do choose people who have qualities that I would aspire to. I choose people that I go, I like this person. I think there's a good person. If there's like, we've all had friends where we're like, they're a dumbass, but they're like our dumbass. That's fine. And I think I've been that friend to people where they're like, they like to treat me. All of my best friendships growing up and in like high school, it was like, I was like kid sister, which doesn't make sense really, but like, that's the way the dynamic worked. But I don't think that you have to say, I expect my friends to be perfect, but I think that you don't go, well, I want to be friends with this super broken person who I think is a piece of shit, you know? And Heather references Lisa like she's a piece of shit. And it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Then afterwards you go, but they're my friend. It's like, are you trying to open the gates for us to accept you in a friendship with Jen Shah? Like, that's how I heard that.
Yeah. No, exactly.
I thought that was weird.
It's super weird. Like I've said before, I don't, I just hate people in general. So that's a rule that I live by. That being said, if, I allow you to have more time in my life, or I allow you to be in my presence for longer than a half a second, to get to know you, there's a reason there, the reason why I'm doing that. And it's because, like you said, the qualities or what you bring to the friendship or the relationship, right? That you
Mhm.
can go to that person and say, hey, I'm struggling with X, and I know that you seem to be really good at X. Can you help me look at that in a different way? Or what's your opinion about that? That's what I look for in friendships,
Mhm.
because maybe I'm lacking in that X factor that I go to that person and say, I need your help with this.
Mhm.
And maybe they would look at me like that and ask me for some help in something they think that I do, or
Or even just
have
like
done. Right.
perspective,
Right.
right? Or like a
Right.
conversation. I truly believe that part of the reason that this season has been so hard, I believe that you should never be the smartest person in the room. Like, you
Oh
don't want
God,
to
yeah.
be, right? I want to be around people that like I can learn from. I'm not saying that
Mhm.
everyone has to be, and with these women where it's like
Mhm.
living a very different style of life
Yep.
than me that I have to aspire to. I don't think
Yep.
it should be aspirational,
No.
but I do think that these women, especially Angie K, Lisa Barlow, Heather, there's this like rivalry where they're in like this competition where it's not where they want to be the one that the other ones aspire to,
Yeah.
right? And they're
Yes.
seeing qualities in themselves where they're like, don't you know blah 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 about me? And I think that's kind of where it's starting to really fall apart.
Mhm.
I feel like in past seasons, people were looking up to Meredith Marks. People were looking up to Mary. Uh, Heather definitely was looking up to Lisa. She was resentful as shit,
Yep.
but she looked up to her.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like this season, they're fighting over the fact that they don't have the same clear hierarchy anymore,
Mhm.
which is
Sure.
super weird.
Sure.
Super weird. Whereas I feel like, Beverly Hills, and we can talk about that too. Beverly Hills, I feel like those friendships feel more authentic to me.
Yes.
Like, I feel like they're going to each other to have real conversations.
Yes.
And I don't think that the real conversations, the real care is happening in Salt Lake anymore,
Oh, not anymore. No.
which is a
No.
bummer.
Not at all. I think Lisa, my personal opinion watching her and hearing, what she said at the play, I think she does this projection of, you should be thanking me for the brand deals that you get, that kind of attitude.
Mhm.
Um, she, I think, does that. I'm
Mhm.
guilty of this a little bit, to protect herself, to not feel so
Yeah.
sad or, right, worthless, feel worthless. And so she's like, she try and convinces herself by saying those things out loud, where I
Mhm.
don't know that she necessarily believes them. She just says it so she, can protect herself, where I believe Angie K believes that about herself. Totally.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
Angie
yeah,
K totally
yeah,
believes, but I think Angie K backs it up.
yeah,
And I think Angie
sure.
K is very confident in herself.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
the more that we've learned about Lisa over the seasons, I think,
yeah.
especially, again, I still love what she said at the play where she was like,
Mhm,
I'm disappointed in myself
mhm.
all the time. I
Yeah,
cry. Because she's talked about how she cries all the time. And we're like, what
yeah.
are you crying about? Everything's great, you said. And
Right.
then it's like, you learn it's because she's not meeting her own expectations.
Mhm.
It's
Right.
like, why aren't you meeting your own expectations if you were a millionaire and you have these
Yeah.
businesses? And
Mhm. Yeah.
so she's harder on herself.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that gives me a lot more insight on her.
Mhm.
I don't think that that feeling for herself excuses her behavior.
No. No, I don't
She's,
either.
and I am frustrated with her because I'm Team Bronwyn. I think that she's like, why was she at BravoCon talking about Tom and his like fat belly and small penis. Like, why? You had already she had said, we're not talking about each other's husbands. We're not talking about each other's families. And Bronwyn's like, we're not going to. And she hasn't said anything about John. She hasn't said anything about her kids. And Lisa's not going to let it go.
She's not going to let it go because she was attacked almost the entire year.
Right.
Of course she's not. That's why she does that.
Why do we have higher expectations for all of the other women except for her? Because all of the women at some point have been attacked one way or another.
Yeah.
Lisa continues to go lower. She continues to pull out of her, like, she has this Rolodex in her head of all the things she's filed away. Rolodex is probably not the correct metaphor. But she has this file. She's filed things away, and she's going to throw them out as weapons, as daggers to throw in the middle of a fight, even though it has nothing to do with the actual fight that they're having.
Yeah.
So she loses all ground. She loses all credibility by fighting so fucking dirty. How come she's allowed to fight dirty and no one else is?
Angie fights dirty. What are you talking about?
Angie does fight dirty. Okay.
Very
Angie
dirty.
K fights dirty.
Very dirty.
But I think Heather is
I think Heather fights dirty in a different way with this backdoor garbage, with this off-camera garbage, which might be more damaging to me than to your face. If I told you to fuck off to your face, like, but you're telling secrets behind my back, and you've got other people to do things to me to humiliate me.
Yeah,
and I don't know that you're doing that. I feel like that's worse.
Sure. But then, and we'll find out about it next week.
Yeah.
Angie K pulls the scroll, and because Lisa and Angie K are going at each other face to face.
Yeah.
Well, then she's like, "You're trolling me on the internet," and she has proof that the troll who's trolling her online is linked to Lisa's phone. I mean, we'll find out more about it next week.
Yeah.
But it's like Lisa's also kind of doing it from the side. Lisa's talking about Todd at BravoCon to strangers. And it's being recorded. And Bronwyn's like, the fuck? I'm not talking about your kids. I'm not talking about your family. I'm not talking about your marriage. Stop talking about me. I'm not talking about, she stopped talking about the legal stuff. She's like, I stopped talking about it. Why are you still coming at me? And Lisa doesn't stop, because once Lisa's wounded, she's going to attack you forever.
Yeah.
And it's like, so what is the... Meredith and Lisa ride hard for each other. They have become their own island.
Yeah.
There's no way that they're going to take Lisa off this show. But
no,
there has got to be some sort of balancing of the ship here, because if it's everybody against the two of them, it's really frustrating and irritating as a viewer.
Yeah,
I can't watch that.
No, I agree. I think they'll lose.
And they just yell over each other.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. No,
so,
I agree with that. Yeah. What else did we talk about?
They did also talk about how Lisa is a risky friend. And Andy looped Mary into that. And Mary's like, yeah, I do think that she is. I thought Mary had stayed kind of out of it. And instead she was like, yeah, she just waded right in. So I was a little surprised by that. But I do agree. I think Heather's a risky friend. I think they're all risky friends.
Yeah.
But I do agree that, like, after seeing, like, what she's willing to say when she's upset and how she's willing to turn things or make things up when she's upset, I would consider Lisa a risky friend.
Well, Bronwyn is a risky friend because she tells everybody everything. You can't tell her anything.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Bronwyn's got the mouth the size of, the state of Oregon. It is gigantic. She won't shut the fuck up. She is definitely not a good friend because she wants you to confide in her and be close to her and let's get vulnerable. But then when you piss her off, she'll turn around and tell somebody what you did.
Oh, well,
that's
she was
not
doing
a good
it before.
friend.
I think before anybody had pissed her off, she was talking.
Yes.
Before anybody pissed her off, she would go tell everybody. And she talked about this on Love It or Leave It.
That is a terrible friend. You want to talk about risky? It's a terrible
because
friend.
she's trying to be Switzerland. And she realizes that, like, that was her thought process at the time. And looking back, it actually just made her shitty. It made her a shitty friend. It didn't make her a neutral friend. It made her a shitty friend.
Yes.
And I hope, she's talking about it. Maybe next season, that's something that she's going to learn from. I
doubt it.
You don't think so?
No,
I think she's
not at all.
I think she's officially gonna not even bother with the Lisa of it all. I think that because she and Lisa are so on the outs that she's not going to be able to be close with Meredith. And the fact that she had the conversation with Whitney and is like, I don't understand what happened on the plane. That put her in a shitty position. So it's like, this is what I'm saying. I don't like, how is next season going to shake out if nobody can mend those fences?
Yep, exactly.
So I don't know. My suggestion is Bravo executives, producers. We've got to load up on the new housewives that they're going to add in. They have to be friends with Lisa. We need more Lisa friends because this at this point is
uneven. Yeah.
And it's exhausting. And
it is.
And Meredith is willing to step out, but everyone's going after Meredith because Meredith is like Lisa's proxy. So I don't know. I don't like the war of like sides, but at this point, other franchises have dealt with this.
Yeah.
But this one is so good and so meaty. They've got to right the ship.
Yeah.
But why? That's why they had to do a fucking below deck crossover because there was nothing this season.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So.
Yep.
I am excited to see how this conversation shakes out about Lisa apparently being Angie's troll. Here's the thing about Angie and Lisa. They're like sisters. They sit there and they're like vipers to each other and they're like, but I love you.
Yeah.
And I think they also mean it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's the other thing is like they look at each other and they smile and they're like, you are great though. Like you're wonderful.
But didn't we do this with Meredith? Like Meredith was trolling Lisa or something, the whole thing a couple seasons ago. Wasn't Meredith being accused? Am I misremembering? Anyway, when they were in the caves and having that dinner, I think it was Lisa and Meredith was being accused of trolling or having a secret account or something, right? So I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm just saying that they've kind of done this before, but it could be like you said, they just are nasty to each other and that's just what they do. But I love you. So
I think they are more equals. I think they're on more equal ground.
Yeah.
Than they care to admit.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think so too.
And Angie K looks incredible. I mean,
I thought Heather looked gross. What was her? No makeup. Her hair was weird. I hated that dress.
It was an odd choice. I think I mean I get like I see that she was trying to do a Grecian thing, but instead she looked like grandmother of the bride. It was like so covered up.
And I wish Angie's hair would have done something different. It was pretty down.
Well, she's trying to do the Kerastase.
She's doing the Kerastase. Her interviews, right? Those interviews on the show. Her hair is so beautiful. They do it different. I just thought Mary's hair was beautiful. Even though I don't like Mary. Mary's hair was beautiful.
My therapist and I talked about Mary today. So my therapist is not, she watches Housewives, but she doesn't watch Salt Lake. Should I know that? But she was like, oh, I watched the documentary. And I was like, tell me all of your feelings. Yes. Well, she's fully bought in on, Mary was a victim, but she's continued and like her family says that and I was like, but they weren't interviewing anyone that likes Mary, so it's a very biased documentary, obviously.
Again,
Do I think-
someday you're going to have to make a decision, babe. Someday.
No, I think Mary sucks. I 100%
really
believe that she has
can't wait for
shaken
that
down
day.
people for money. She let a woman be her maid for free
Yeah.
for how many years?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I think as she continues to get feedback, it's going to become clearer and clearer that, like, she's fucking up, because we are seeing Mary has changed from the
No.
first season. Was she in the first season?
She has
Second
changed
season?
because she has to. We discussed this
Right.
last week.
I
She
think-
has to.
I think eventually she's going to break out of it. I think that
Yeah.
she is. I think
Yeah.
she's too deep in. Could you imagine having to give up everything that she has, though? She couldn't.
No,
Right?
she can't. She's not
She
going
can't.
to.
So,
But Andy flew over the whole, which made me super uncomfortable. You know, Mary, you're on the show, and you know, your storyline, or everybody was interested in you because of your marriage and how you met Robert Sr. And now nobody cares about that, basically. And then we go into who has changed the most, and Mary's like, it's me. And Heather's like, oh no, it's me. I'm sorry, can we just go back to Mary for a hot second?
yeah.
They're not allowed to
if
talk
that-
about her marriage. They're not allowed to have Robert Sr. on
Mhm.
camera. And like I said last week, she has to engage with these women. So she is completely different. I don't know.
You don't
You're
believe
a liar.
it.
No.
You don't believe it. Okay.
Nope. No.
I want to believe it. I want to believe that there's good. I think that there is good Mary. I think it's just
No.
buried under some really toxic shit. That
We can't excuse it, though. We cannot excuse. I'm sorry. We can't. Right
so
or
does
left.
That mean,
pick a lane.
Do you think she should be off the show? Do you think that
if
it's bad enough that she should be not on TV?
If they prove she's a danger, then yes. But somebody has to prove she's doing this. Yes.
Yeah.
They have to prove it. No, if she's doing this, she has to have charges or something has to come about. Then, yeah, she should be off the show. But I will watch her on the show as long as she's on it, but I don't believe a word she says anymore. Not at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't believe how she acts. I don't believe that she cares about any of these women. She obviously, we all know she hates Brittany. That will never change, but she pretends to care about them.
So. But she loves
no.
Angie. She and Angie love each other.
Nah, maybe.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Remember, she cried and she was like, you said that I farted, but it was your dog. Remember that? She cried.
Yeah, I get that. But she has nothing else to do. She has nothing else to talk about. So, of course, she's
it is kind of, yeah, there's no other. That's the thing. That's the thing that I think I'm having the biggest problem with is that no one's talking about the extended lives outside their friendships.
Yeah.
And that's, it's just exhausting to there's other stuff going on. There's other things, which is why I like, and I say it and I didn't watch it. So you have to tell me about it.
Yeah.
And we can get into that in a second.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills, because I feel like we're getting their life outside of just these women. Bose is showing us what's going on with her in her relationship and her relationship with her daughter and her fertility. And we're hearing all about how Sutton's going through this weird life change with the annulment, and her mom has moved in with her. And that's a dynamic that I would watch all day long.
Yeah.
And then, everything that's going on. And that's also why I really enjoy Rachel Zoe. The Rachel Zoe project was so good. And you can see the extensions of all of that. So I'm hoping to see all of that grow and watching her go through her divorce. Ugh. I really enjoy seeing women kind of work through these really difficult situations. And also they're supporting each other in it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, is these women are genuinely going to each other to find support in each other. And I'm not seeing that other than fucking Brittany.
Right.
Who can't put on makeup because she got yelled at by Meredith. It's been 6 days. Bullshit. Oh, fucking Brittany. The thing that we do need to finish up the reunion episode 1 is Brittany comes out and she brought an emotional support bear with a message from Jared. What?
Why?
I need
nothing.
Jared Osmond to never be on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
Yes, I know.
Mm-mm.
I don't want Brittany on my screen. I can't.
But we're just gonna see more of her.
Don't you say she makes good television, because I'm over that. I'm over it.
I was trying to like make the best of it, but it's not.
No.
You actually had a point about Brittany and Heather earlier that we need to hash out.
Okay, go ahead.
Heather on the boat saying that Brittany was maybe the most accomplished of all of the women.
Right.
The actual fuck.
Yeah. No.
Heather,
and put yourself in that. I mean, she had to brag. I'm so different, and I have millions of dollars, and I have a docuseries, and I have 4 cars, and blah, blah. And but Brittany is more accomplished than you.
this, I think you're gonna hate me for saying this. I think the reason that in that moment, I don't think she was thinking before she was talking. I think she was trying to make Brittany feel good and also trying to like establish Brittany within the group by saying that, but hadn't really thought that through before saying it. But also, there is more of Heather, that Heather is more of a real, relatable person than all of the other women still, even though Heather's going through whatever it is. She's watched the Hallmark Channel, so she's seen Brittany on the whatever Christmas movie that she was in. So she's like, millions of people have seen her sing and dance.
No.
And I think that that's what her thought process was. Like, she's been on TV shows. She's sung. Here's my terrible prediction for Brittany. I think she's going to be Roxy Hart.
Sure, I could see that. Totally.
That would suck.
Doesn't make me like her. No. Meredith, I think, is quite accomplished also, because she's like a country star that transitioned over into pop, right? With doing this DJ stuff. Look at Meredith Marks. She is not a person that's going to go DJ at a club. Sorry, maybe
funny.
Whitney will, completely naked and covered in, coconut and sparkles, and that's completely fine. Not Meredith Marks. But she has somehow successfully done that and crossed over.
Yeah.
What?
Very Countess Luann of her.
Right. I mean,
good for her. It's bizarre. I would not have expected it. That would not have been on my... If someone's going to start DJing, who do you think it would be? It would not... My guess would not have been Meredith Marks.
No. But again, why is it okay for Heather to say that comment about Brittany? Brittany's more accomplished than all of you and all of us. But when Lisa tries to say, I lead a very different life than all of you, my God, the world is burning down. Why? Why does it matter? It's the same fucking thing, Heather. It's the same thing. And even Meredith said, we're all pretty accomplished. I don't know what the problem is.
I think that it's acceptable, not that it was correct. And I think that if you gave Heather a couple more minutes, I'm hoping it gets brought up in one of the next episodes. I don't know how many episodes. It can't be more than 3.
3, I think, yeah.
3 max.
Yeah.
I hope they do bring it up, and I hope that she can clarify or walk it back, because it's just false, obviously. But I think that there's a difference in her saying that about Brittany is her trying to raise Brittany up, right? She's trying to like support her. She's trying to be like defend her. Whereas Lisa is trying to put herself above everyone else. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between trying to give Brittany some sort of like leg up, which stop, because Brittany fucking sucks. But there's a difference between that and trying to take a step over everyone else, which I think is the intent between what Heather's doing versus when Lisa says it. That's the difference.
I think Lisa says those things because that's literally all she has left, because she's getting attacked by the entire group, minus Meredith. And what else does she have but to say, my life is different and better than yours, so suck on that.
Well, she's attacking back, and
Yeah.
she's refusing to hear anybody out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that she has to agree with everybody else, but she does have to hear everybody out and maybe be willing to say what they're saying is valid. She has to admit fault when she is at fault, and she doesn't really do that. And she doesn't take accountability. Lisa doesn't take accountability, which I think drives everyone else nuts. Drives me nuts. I love Lisa. Lisa is delusional if she thinks that she can get away with everything and then never, like, she's totally like, Gal Dick Sucker was funny and I'm glad that I said it. And you're like, just stop. Just go, like, it was okay. I know. I probably shouldn't. You don't have to continue. She doesn't have to push that forward. But she is. At some point, Lisa could take the high road. And then she would win. But she's taking the low road and then shooting herself in the foot. Like, no one's going to be able to move forward with her.
Yeah.
But she doesn't want to move forward with any of these women. So
why
then
would
what the
she?
fuck is...
Yeah.
Then what's the show? Then what are we watching?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But anyway, all right. So you got to tell me what happened on Beverly Hills this week.
So it was kind of a weird, I thought it was a little bit of a waste or a filler episode. Nothing, no bombshells or nothing really happened. I mean, Sutton is taking everybody to Sedona. And so Sutton has a private jet. So they're not flying commercial, for God's sake. And so she has the private jet. And everybody, Rachel Zoe is so funny because she was narrating a little bit of everybody's outfit for Sedona, because she's like, for her outfit, right, she was taking kind of cowboy caftan, is that the word? Anyway,
the caftan?
Caftans.
Like the big loose kind of dress.
Yes, so she said, I'm taking caftans and I'm taking cowboy hats, and kind of a Western look, if you will. And so she showed up not in a caftan, but she had a black cowboy hat on. And then she goes, everybody, so great. Everybody had a different look. Like Kyle walked in a tank top and jeans and a cowboy hat, I think, too. And then Erica walks in like me, right? No makeup, in sweats and, sneakers, which is super comfy, because I had to give it a goog how long they were in the air for. And it wasn't very long.
Have been that
just
long.
A couple hours. Yeah. And then Bose is head to toe Bose, right? In couture and looking beautiful. And Jennifer Tilly walks in a caftan, like Jennifer Tilly does, looking beautiful. And just the other thing with Kyle had a lot of turquoise on.
I was just going to say,
rings and bracelets and watch and her turquoise Birkin bag, and Rachel Zoe was getting a kick out of that. So she was going turquoise. And then Amanda walks in and head to toe Louis Vuitton. Like everything had LV everywhere. She was like, Rachel Zoe said, she's basically wallpaper, LV wallpaper. Like a Dorit. Dorit does that with all of her brands. But they waited in the plane for almost 2 hours for Dorit. Dorit was 2 hours late. Yeah. They didn't get mad at her. They're like 2 hours late. And, so they get there. And
I guess if you're going to wait for someone, waiting on a private jet is not the worst place to get stranded.
But there was another funny thing. So Jennifer Tilly walks in, and I think maybe she was first. And Sutton's like, we have all this food. I have a charcuterie board. I have wine. And the charcuterie board was fruit. And Jennifer Tilly goes, oh, I hope we don't get fruit flies in here. And I was just like, that is so funny. And Sutton was all, thanks, Jennifer. Like that. Just totally took the wind out of her because she was so happy with her food.
She was so proud of her charcuterie board.
Yes, but they get
like,
there.
Look at this beautiful spread.
Oh my gosh, this place that they are staying looks like, did you ever watch Vanderpump Villa in Italy a little bit? Looks
I watched
exactly
like
like that.
2 episodes and went, no.
Huge. It looks exactly like that. Gorgeous. Stunning. It's like an entire hotel for them. It's huge. Anyway, beautiful. But Sutton's like, there are other buildings that you two are staying at, and another building. Dorit has an entire building to herself. Like, they have to
Nice.
walk like down this dirt road. They're going to be so drunk. I don't know how they're going to get back to their places.
Somebody
Anyways,
sleeping on the couch.
stunning. Everybody gets, she assigned them rooms. But Dorit's by herself. Erica, I think, and Kyle are together. Anyway, so it's all beautiful. And they go down to have food, and Rachel Zoe doesn't have her baggage. She doesn't have any of her luggage. She mailed it. She didn't put it on the airplane. She mailed it.
What?
And yeah. Stuck it on a UPS truck.
Rich people things.
I wouldn't have never thought they'd do that. But she said an airplane had lost her luggage before, so I'm just going to mail it ahead of time. Not there. Doesn't have nothing. No skincare products, nothing. No makeup, no hairbrush, no undies, nothing. So she is foul, in a foul mood, rightfully so.
Rachel Zoe is not the person to not have her things.
Yeah. Kathy's, there.
What do?
You just have to wait. She has to wait. Yeah.
I feel like I've had more of my stuff lost in the mail than I've had lost
right
by an airline. She was on a private jet.
Yep.
It was a private jet.
Yep.
Rachel Zoe.
But that was it. Nothing.
Oh.
They didn't do anything. That was it. The big thing was Rachel didn't have her luggage, and Dorit is in a house by herself.
And she was 2 hours late.
And
no one was mad.
Yep. It was, nothing. It was a nothing episode. They did have, I will say, the one thing was Amanda. And I think I sent you a clip, but I think, and so does the entire nation, partly the world, thinks that Amanda might be the next to be arrested for fraud. Anyway, so they're at a dinner, and Sutton has the decorations for the dinner are these beautiful crystals, amethyst and rose quartz, and energy crystals, because Sutton's like,
Sedona is an energy vortex. That's why Des goes there. Yes. Dad and Des go there. There are a lot of mediums there.
Yes.
If you are intuitive and sensitive, you can actually feel the vibrations of the area. Sedona is like known for that. Yeah,
so the table's beautifully decorated in these giant crystals, and I think she maybe gives them a gift, a crystal in a bag, I think, anyway. And they're all kind of chit-chatting with each other, and Amanda is commenting and remarking on the crystals, and she looks over at Erica and says, I spent over $100,000 in one sitting on crystals, just on crystals. And everybody at the table does what you're doing, your face of, like, I just smelled a fart, right? Bad face. And then they show clips of when, do you remember Dana way back in the day?
These glasses, $10,000. Or what was it? I don't remember what it was.
It was
like
Dana
$1,700
in purses or something. $25,000 in purses or
don't
bags.
Don't talk about your money.
Something like that. Everybody was like, bitch.
You want to compete with fucking Jennifer Tilly?
Yeah.
With Simpsons money? With Bose?
Yes. Yeah. So everybody got soured, but that was it. That's all that happened.
I don't think she's going to last. I don't think anybody likes her.
Nobody
I don't think anybody likes her.
Yeah. But that was it. It was.
Was it a video that you sent, maybe, but that she had previously been in a cult, like had grown up in a cult?
Yes.
And it's like she's just mirrored all of the
what do you call it?
I can't think of the words, but she's just recreating it with her own like money, the secret with money
tier that she has to. Yeah.
She's Scientologist?
Yeah, I was just thinking
Was
that.
she?
I don't
Like,
know.
I don't
I
know.
was just thinking that, though. But you
Ugh.
buy each tier individually, or you can buy the whole package for however much. And it's like brainwashing, kind of. I don't know.
I find it fascinating. I love a Scientology documentary. I love a cult documentary.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was kind of a nothing. We waited 2 weeks for that, but I mean, we got to see him. So anyway, more things are supposedly supposed to happen. I don't remember what they had for next week. Well, this week, sorry. I think Rachel probably gets her clothes, but anyway.
I hope so. Jesus Christ. That's
Yeah.
probably $100,000
Yeah.
that she shipped in the mail.
Yeah.
Oh
Right?
my God, Rachel.
Anyway, yeah.
So, do you like British comedy, British comedians?
I do.
Do you ever watch like Taskmaster?
No, I have heard of it.
So that has become the show that we watch with the boys.
Okay.
Like we'll put it on as like all right, we're not doing anything. Everyone's like winding down for the night. We're all going to sit in one place. I'm getting all of your technology.
Yeah.
I'm putting them in front of a bigger screen to take away the smaller screens. But it's super funny. It's like comedians who are given really wild, wacky little things. We watch it on YouTube because it's like a BBC show or Channel 4 or something.
Yeah.
You would really like it.
Okay.
There's another show that we just watched that Dad didn't even tell me about, but apparently he had already seen, and I feel like it's right up you and Steve's alley as far as like just like fun background shows to have on. There's a show called LOL, which is Laugh Out Loud, or Last One Laughing.
Oh, okay.
And it's literally where they put all of these comedians in a room for 6 hours, and they're not allowed to laugh, but they're trying to make each other laugh to get the other ones out. And it's I do Kegels, and I almost peed my pants. It was so funny. And like Matt and I are playing along, like also trying. Actually, Matt gave up. I was trying not to laugh at things, and I couldn't stop. Like,
oh God, that sounds good.
It was super funny, and that's another one that we got, I think, on YouTube.
YouTube.
But these shows out of the UK, I feel like
I do love them
because they're usually like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I want a 30-minute television show. I want it to be very low stakes, and I need it to be very late, and I feel like that's given it to me.
Yeah.
But I will watch. Okay, so Keeley's been yelling at me, and I've been a very bad friend. I need to watch Tell Me Lies.
Tell Me Lies. It is. The hierarchy of shows, I'm telling you, it is right up there with Salt Lake in the Valley. It is that good. And the new season just came out, and there are 5 episodes now. They dropped 3, and they dropped 2 more. I'm on the 3rd episode. I think this is season 3. So it's just a newish show.
Yeah.
And I had a coworker last year that worked with me when season 2 came out and said, "Oh my gosh, are you watching? I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about." And I binged it for an entire week. I sat there and that's all I watched every day, all day. And it is so good. I can't find the right words. There's, it's a little bit softcore porn. So there's some sex in there.
Okay.
And it is, college age kids. So, they're younger and prettier, and their boobs are perkier than mine and skinnier, which is fun. And, friend dynamic and boyfriend girlfriend dynamic. And the 2 main characters are in a relationship in real life, which they said, they were trying to keep it on the down low, apparently, for the first 2 seasons. But they finally came out and said, yeah, we've been in a relationship. So when they were cast, right, you go in and you do these, I guess, tests to see if you have chemistry and compatibility and things like that. And so they did all these testing and went in and really liked each other. And were dating before the show was filming. So just started dating immediately before they were even filming. And so you can
That's
really,
dangerous.
yeah, you can really see their chemistry is like super real. It is just wonderful. They're really, really good. All these kids on there are really good actors, but the show, the drama and the twists and the turns in this show is so addicting and so I cannot believe that just happened kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you watch it and you have to find someone in your phone that you have to talk about it. You have to find someone to text or call or FaceTime.
I will try and catch up. I have to watch it like during the day, and I've been busier with work, which is good, but also I've been working out again.
I
I've
get
been
you.
like going on long walks,
I get that.
but like old lady fast walks
Sure.
to get my heart rate up, so I'm in the right heart rate zone to actually
So I
burn
need
fat.
you to pick it up. I need you to get on board. I need you
sit
to
down and watch
sit down and watch it. Because I think there's maybe 8 episodes each season. So we're not talking 25.
These are like little ones.
Yeah. They're just maybe
Okay.
8.
This feels more doable.
You can
This feels
power
more
through.
doable.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you can power through.
Okay.
Anyway, so tell me lies, everybody. Wonderful.
All right.
So good.
I'll check it out. Everyone else check it out, and then we'll talk about the new season when I get caught up. Because we do this however the fuck we want.
That's right.
We will jump in mid-season. We did that with Traitors last season, I think.
We did.
And
I
how
went
good
back
was
to
it?
try, and you were like, I can't do that. But I went back.
I didn't.
And that's okay. You don't need to. You don't need to.
I was like, and we're done. And no, we haven't even talked about Traitors yet.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And I know you said that you think this is better so far than last season. I have to disagree because I loved last season so much. So much. I mean, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good, don't get me wrong, but I think last season, unless something
last season was
crazy happens.
For me personally, I have clear people that I immediately love.
Correct.
And people that I immediately hate, just like last season.
Yes.
I had people that I loved, people that I hated.
And even if you don't know them, like if you don't know who they are, you still have an immediate, I love or I hate you. For me, anyway.
Well, okay. If you haven't watched it, they dropped 3 episodes all at once. Spoilers. The cast is fantastic. We've got Dorinda again for some reason.
I liked her.
I like Dorinda, and I'm already over her. I'm ready for them to kick her out.
Oh, boo.
Lisa Rinna is in it. I love Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
I love Lisa Rinna so much. I love that she says Harry Hamlin. I named a kitten Harry Hamlin. Because she says it. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
I don't know.
I like it when Matt references me by my first and last name. Like he'll say, oh, Gentini. And like, that's what I want all the time. I want people to reference me by my first and last name. And then we've got Rob from Love Island. The best season ever of Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
And he's on this. My dad, who's never seen Love Island, I sent him a text message and I was like, there are 3 episodes of The Traitors out. Go watch it. So he jumps on and he watches it. And he said to me, edit out my long pause.
Love Rob.
At first, I'm watching them later tonight. And then he wrote, I'm wearing clothes. I haven't made out with anybody yet. It's pretty crazy is a great opening interview line. I hadn't told Dad anything other than go watch The Traitors.
Yes.
And then I said, he's an amazing choice from Love Island. It was from the best season they ever had.
Yep.
And a huge part of it was because he's such a huge villain. And he's, a herper, which means that he goes out into nature and like picks up wild animals and like catches them. And then Dad said, then I hate him. And I was like, you're going to love him. You're going to love him. And I was anti-Rob, not anti-Rob, but like whatever about Rob at this point. And now I'm like, I don't even care that he's problematic. I love him.
I love
the show.
him too. I was very meh. I was thinking he's not going to add anything. He's not, I mean, he's going to say, I'm going to be a villain or I'm going to do this.
Mhm.
But how do you equate that to Traitors, right? What we saw on Love Island. It's just, you can't put those two together. So I was kind of meh. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know what he's going to do. Stop.
He's great.
He's so fantastic. I can't. He can get away with kind of hanging in the background and listening, not really engaging and then engaging, where a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't just sit back, right? You get penalized if you don't do anything and you get penalized if you talk too much. So
Yeah.
he gets away with it. And I saw someone on TikTok, a creator that said, who was it? Maybe, wait, let me think. It's coming to me. Bob. Drag
Bob
queen.
the drag queen?
He said a pretty boy on Traitors can get away with that. Like a pretty boy can get away with basically anything on that show, just like Dylan Efron did and Pete the Pilot, right? They got away with a bunch of shit that other people can't
wouldn't,
get away with. And he's, oh my God, he's so fantastic.
He's so good. He's so self-aware.
Yes.
I think is also, and he's funny.
Yes.
He's very dry humor funny, which I like.
When Johnny Weir was running to him to catch him like a dirty dance thing, and then Rob turns around, he's like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And then Monet,
like, I would have done it. I'll lift you up.
Monet is in love with him and flirts with him all the time. And Rob doesn't know what to do with it. And I love it so much.
Well, he's just like, okay. Like, he's not
so happy.
He's not threatened by it. And he's also, like, not going to engage in it that much.
No. And did you notice that none of them flirt with Colton, who is of the devil? Colton Underwood is the devil. I'm just saying.
Problematic.
Why is he on my TV? He is a disgusting stalker human being. I don't. No.
So I think Tom Sandoval sucks. And I was angry that he was on the Traitors, but I was going to watch it. And I did watch it. And I did enjoy watching him be a dipshit on that. Colton Underwood, I feel like I always talk about, like, what's our threshold? Colton Underwood, I agree, should not be on TV.
Yeah.
Should not be. So he was and I didn't watch The Bachelor.
Right.
He was the virgin bachelor who then Billy Eichner called it in an interview with him. And he said, as they were discussing, he was like, you might actually be the first gay bachelor and we don't know it yet. And he goes, oh, well, I don't know. Billy Eichner. Just like, what a treat to live in the same time as him.
Queen. Love him. Yes.
I love Billy Eichner. Then before he came out as gay, he was like stalking her and put a tag on her car, the girl that he was going to propose to, but then she decided she wasn't into him.
Yep.
So he was trailing her, and then he would just show up in her alley.
Yep.
People saw him by her work. So he like unraveled and was dangerous. And he's an ex-football player. He's
huge.
Like, everyone knows me as an ex-football player. And we're like, no one gives a shit that you played football.
No one knows you for that dipshit. Oh, God.
No. He's like, I know I'm a big scary guy. And we're like, yeah, not for the reasons you're pretending it is.
Right.
It's not your muscles we're scared of, you creep.
Oh.
No.
Oh, God. Yes, so bad. Colton is bad. I love the Housewives. I am a huge fan of Portia because I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I love her, and she's just like that on the show. I'm sad that she's not there, but I loved her.
She's just such a dummy.
She's such a good dummy.
In like the most endearing, she's a dum-dum lollipop, just so endearing and so funny. And just says everything that she thinks.
Yeah, she's
that
just
she hasn't
herself,
thought very hard on,
which is wonderful.
Like, oh, she's
Love
cute.
You.
It's sad that she's out already.
I know. Spoiler. Sorry, everybody. And then Candace, I didn't watch her Real Housewives, but you know who she reminds me of from last season?
She's Potomac.
Okay.
Yeah.
She reminds me of last season, the traitor
Phaedra?
that was crying. Yes, because she's terrible at it.
Oh,
And
no,
Rob,
not Phaedra. The other one. The one from Survivor.
Yeah, that had the dreadlocks.
Mhm.
I can't remember
Yeah,
her
I
name.
can't remember her
It's
name
driving
either.
me nuts. Anyway, she reminds me of her because she's terrible
So bad.
at being a traitor. She's gonna get found out.
Which is correct. It's correct for the show. She's playing the
Yeah.
show correctly to be
Yeah.
on television. If she wants to win, she's terrible. She's
Yes.
the worst traitor I've ever
Correct.
seen.
Right.
Because I think the Survivor lady at least had like some sort of like game plan behind and was super manipulative. Whereas,
yes.
And Dad pointed out something though, and he was like, she rode against Mama Kelsey, not knowing that Mama Kelsey was the secret traitor. So all that does is give her credibility, so she'll be on the show longer.
Yeah.
Even though she's fucked up.
Yeah. That's so true.
Go ahead.
Speaking of Mama Kelsey, hated it, hated her, hated it, didn't like it. The secret traitor thing was kind of meh to me. I thought, why do we need to kind of screw this 6 ways to Sunday? We're doing too much. It's already sliced bread. What do we need to slice it again? But
yeah, I think they were trying to give it a fun new twist, and it's like, no, we like it. We like it just how it is. You don't have to.
Yeah, it didn't land. And a couple of the traitors that have been kicked out have come out on other podcasts and social media saying, Mama Kelsey said things like, I don't watch TV. I'm not on social media. I don't know who any of you are. Are you joking? That doesn't come across like she said that off camera. Nobody saw that.
Yeah, I don't, because on camera she's like, I'm fangirling. I think you're great. Like,
yeah.
What I know of Mama Kelsey, I find her super likable.
No.
I find her endearing. So no. I'm surprised. Okay.
No, not at all. I think she should have been on casting of normal people. She's not a celebrity. I don't care that she is going to have Taylor Swift as her, daughter. I don't care. She's a nobody, just like you and me. She's a nobody. And she shouldn't be in the middle of a bunch of celebrities because she doesn't know how to function. Right? Steve and I talked about that quite a bit. They all know how to have a conversation. They know how to engage with each other. They know how to, quote unquote, act, right? A lot of these are actors. She just sat there, because it is probably super overwhelming and, right, anxiety inducing to be in the same room with Lisa Rinna.
Oh
what
my God,
are you even saying? Right? I mean,
yeah,
no, she was terrible.
100% cry.
It didn't land. They should have had, I don't know who would be somebody to equate that to, somebody else, but no, she was terrible. I didn't like listening to her. I didn't like her talking. No, she was way too easy to be found out. It didn't land for me. I don't care.
See, I wonder if she would have been more fun if she had stayed a little bit longer and gotten more comfortable. I'm wondering, but you're just not in. I don't know. I don't know too much about her. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not anti-Swiftie. I just don't. I think I'm too old. It just wasn't my time to get really into Taylor Swift. And then I'm not a football person, so I know who Travis Kelce, and I can't remember his brother's name, but I know that Jason Kelce. I know I like Jason Kelce a lot. I don't have anything against Travis Kelce. I just don't know enough about him. He seems fine. Taylor Swift seems fine. Jason Kelce seems fine. I see bits of his wife, Jason Kelce's wife, on podcasts, and I've never seen her say something that I didn't like. So I think of all of them, I know that I like Jason Kelce's wife, but I don't even know her name.
Right. So
because it's just not my area. But then how many people, my dad's watching and he doesn't know who any of the housewives are other than Lisa Rinna.
Right. But I'm saying but they are charismatic, and they can engage a stranger. They can walk up to Rob C from, was it Survivor, which P.S. I hated and glad he was gone. But they can walk up to Rob C and say, hey, who are you? Like, what did you do? And be completely fine and convincing and not have anxiety to go do that work. Mama Kelsey cannot do that. I cannot
Fair.
do that. I can't walk
Yeah.
up to Rob from Love Island and be like, who are you? I would die. I would melt in a puddle of tears. Like, I can't do that.
I always think that I'll be cool. Like, I go, oh, I would want to be cool. But then I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
No, not cool. No. So, yeah, glad she's gone. That was too easy. Michael Rappaport.
Oh, fuck. So there's so many layers.
I'm going to steal from you and
him.
say he makes good TV.
Yeah.
He makes good TV. I'm just going to say
he
it.
does.
People hate him.
Yeah.
Steve can't stand him. Steve gets just like violent watching him.
I thought Rob was going to be my Tom Sandoval of the season where, like, I hate you and I can't wait to see something bad happen. No, I love Rob. Love Rob from Love Island. Then we have Michael Rappaport, who I was like, I haven't been super familiar with him outside of when I'd see him on Watch What Happens Live, and I don't watch What Happens Live all the time, so I missed a majority of it.
Yeah.
I knew that I liked Michael Rappaport years ago when Vine was a thing. Remember when we watched Vine?
Yeah.
Because he had funny videos.
Yeah.
And I've seen him in stuff, and then I like his commentary occasionally when he's talked about Real Housewives.
Sure.
But then I guess he's done this weird turn in the last couple years.
Yes.
And not to get political, but he used to be super anti-Trump, and now he's very pro-Trump.
Yes.
Like, total 180.
Yes.
Which is odd. And then he's also, like, being wildly shitty to housewives, even though he's making money off of being a commentator on them.
Right. Claiming that he loves them. Right. And
saying that he loves them. Who was it? It was Gone with the Wind. What was her name? Fuck. From Atlanta.
Are you talking Clark Gable and so are you talking
No. From Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's like, Gone with the Wind, fabulous. Why can't I remember her name?
Now it's sucked
I'm
my
sorry.
brain. I'm out.
Someone's gonna know. I'm gonna
Anyway.
wake up in a cold sweat at 3:00 in the morning and remember
shout it
her name
out
and be like, fuck. I hope she never hears this.
Anyway, yes.
But anyway, he tried to like talk so much shit about her to her face and then started getting terrified and walking it back, and she's like, I don't care what a fat old white guy thinks about me. You can watch the show. Enjoy watching my show.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching my show.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it was like, she killed it.
Yeah.
But he's like been really shitty towards women. And then you watch him on this show. And had I not, I didn't know any of this.
Okay.
Right? He had been like somebody in the back of my mind. He comes on and I was like, oh, he's funny. Not really thinking two shits about it. Then he's on the show and he is such a raging narcissist asshole, whining crybaby snowflake. How come no one wanted to give me the shield?
That wasn't part of the deal, dipshit. You're not
like
negotiating to sit in the carriage? What, the chariot?
And then they're already like 2 nights in and he's like, but I didn't get a shield. And I'm like, you're still talking about that, Michael Rappaport?
Yeah.
And he's so intense and it's too early to be this intense about it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
To the point of being rude and aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then there at one point he's like, I'm going to say that I'm the best looking faithful. And it was like,
oh my God.
How can you see that? Steven from Laguna Beach is there. How dare you?
Oh, Steven. I love
Steven. I named my car Steven.
Because
I loved him.
Steven. I love Steven. I do love Tiffany and her gameplay with, I hate Michael Rappaport, but I'm going to be his best fucking friend.
Yeah, I don't know
talk
who
shit
she
about
is.
him.
She's from Big Brother, right?
Yeah.
Or Survivor, one of those.
Yeah.
Didn't watch either of those. I dig her.
Yeah. I
She's
like
smart.
her. And I knew
She's
the
gamer.
second Ian walked in from Big Brother, he was going to get kicked off. Quirky, cute, shy, unassuming. You're dead. I'm sorry, you're dead. I don't care for Jam Jam. I think he's kind of a narcissistic asshole too.
I think he's going to be funny, though.
He's okay.
I think he's going to be fun.
And I know you love Ron Fuchs. I don't know anything about him.
No, Funches. Ron Funches.
Oh, Funches. But
Ron Funches is an incredible comedian.
He is like, he's drowning a little bit right now.
He is taking a little... He's a comedian, and he is in there being serious. And I'm a little disappointed in him for that. But he loves the show. He's in it for the love of the show. I think he said on an interview, like, his people didn't know what the Traitors was. Like, his management agent, whatever. And they're like, you're gonna genuinely lose money to be on the show. And he's like, I don't care. I need to be on the show. And so I'm a little disappointed that he's not fun, like having more fun with it, and he's being very serious. I think he got very scared because he was like, oh no,
they're coming after me.
Now they're gonna come after me. And I think then he immediately was like, they're gonna come after me and I'm gonna be dead now. And he got very sad. I was like, no, Ron Funches, he's so sweet, he's so fucking funny. He has a couple of specials that are amazing. So anything that Ron Funches does, I support him in doing.
Okay.
I really do. He's incredible.
He's got to grow on me. He hasn't grown on me yet, but
this is not his venue. This is not where he's supposed to be. He's just a little sweetie. And he's also like a really good dad. He's like a genuinely very good dad.
Okay.
He has an autistic son, and he talks about parenting his son, who's now a young adult.
Okay.
And he's like, so I took him on tour with me, and, you know, we're at comedy shows, and then afterwards he wants to hang out with the people from the comedy show, and they're going to the strip club. And he's going to the strip club, and I can't tell my son no. And it's so funny. He's so funny. He's so, oh my God, I love Ron Funches.
Okay. All right.
If you don't like him in this, I don't know that this is his venue.
Okay.
But I will support him.
I don't not like him, so I'm waiting for him to
he just got so scared.
Grow on me. I don't know the celebrity chef, Kristen. Steve knows her. But she is pulling a Kendall Jenner. Did you notice when she's trying to put butter on that bread? What the fuck are you doing, lady?
She's being lazy. It was like, just...
What are you doing?
That's not what that knife is for.
No.
And she's...
Anyway, you know she's kind of I feel about. And then the Eric, the singer-songwriter,
no idea who he is.
No clue.
No idea who he is.
I think he needs to get killed. He's nobody.
He's really in it for the fun, though, which I like. I like the energy that he brings.
I guess.
So I don't know him, but I feel like he has the probability that he's going to grow on me.
Yeah.
I want football guy out.
I love Mark Ballas from Dancing with the Stars.
Also, he's gorgeous.
Yes, but he hasn't come out of his shell or something yet, because he's wonderful on Dancing with the Stars, and I haven't seen that on the show yet. And I want to be like, see, he's so great. Look how, and I don't know, he's not failing, but he's not really doing anything. So.
I always worry with how these are edited.
Yeah.
Because Ron Funches, we're seeing a lot of him. Like, are they going to kick out Ron Funches? But also, he just happened to be hearing... He went after Portia.
Yeah.
Because she said the wrong thing. God. And I think that he was 100% correct. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. But she literally just misspoke.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And so Michael Rappaport then did the exact same thing.
100%.
And he's also a faithful. So who knows? I love Alan Cumming. I love his weird outfits. And I heard somewhere... where he was in an interview and he was talking about Lala, his dog, and all of her barks are dubbed in because Lala doesn't bark.
Stop! That's amazing.
She's such a good dog, she doesn't bark.
Oh, I love that. I mean, one of his outfits, I told Steve he looks like he is dressed like tinfoil. I didn't understand the one outfit. And then he said the other outfit was a coffin, which was great. But yeah. I love, next season, I'm trying to get Steve, because did you see the disclaimer at the end that said, they're casting for
real people?
Real people. I'm trying to get Steve.
Steve
do
would
it.
be great on that show.
I told Steve he would be great, you would be great, and your dad would be great. All three of you.
Dad would never do it. Isn't that terrible?
I know. He
Steve
would
and
be
Dad, if they put
wonderful.
them together on
they
the
would
show,
fucking win.
they would win, and it would be incredible to watch.
And I looked at Steve, and Steve goes, "Why? Why would I couldn't do this show. Why would I be on this show?" I said, your fucking face is why. I said, people are drawn to your stupid face for some reason. I don't know why. I don't understand it. They find you charming and very sweet, and they feel like they can tell you their deepest, darkest secrets. And then you can turn around and stab them in the back and be completely fine with it. And I said,
Dark Steve,
you're a liar and a sneaky person. And I said,
you
absolutely could win this fucking show.
This. No,
but
like, he would be great.
Oh, yeah. No, I could probably do that. I said, any of you Cheenies, all you Cheenies are like that. Unsubstantiated confidence, absolutely from nowhere, and 100%. You can go up to I tell you over and over again how many times we talk to strangers when we're out in public. It's his fucking face. I don't know why people feel like they need to talk to him when they don't know him. But he can walk up to anybody, even a celebrity, and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Right, and he's
completely
done
fine.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's fine.
Completely fine.
I'm not great with celebrities.
Trying to get him on the show.
He should. Yeah. Should I try and get on the show?
You should. You should.
Maybe
He
I
filled
will.
out the application, and then you have to do a video of yourself. You just have to say, "Hi, I'm Steve. I'm 59 years old. I live in Boise, Idaho. This is what I do for a living, and I'd be on the show. I'd be good at, and that's it." I don't remember how many minutes he said the video had to be. And I said, I am here for it. Do it. Do it.
Steve would be a fun guy to have on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. But I don't know if I'd watch it because it doesn't have celebrities.
But
if Steve's on it, I'll watch.
For this season, I really think the Traitors are going to win. I think Rob's going to win. He absolutely can win this show.
I think if they lose, it's going to be is it Candace?
Candace, yeah.
There's so many names to remember.
Yeah.
I think if they lose, I think it's going to be Candace's fault.
Yes. Oh, God, yes. Yes.
Lisa Rinna and Rob.
Perfect.
They're like such a vibe together.
Yes.
I love Lisa Rinna.
Oh, my God.
Dad was shocked by her face. Because I don't think Dad's really seen, because he doesn't watch Housewives. Yeah. I don't think Dad is really seen, and he's not watching like Home Shopping Network or whatever when she's on.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh my God, her face." And I was like, "Dad, you don't know. It's so much better than it was.
Yeah.
It's so much better than it was. Don't even worry about it, Dad. It's better."
Yes. Wonderful.
She's gorgeous.
Yes. And I do love Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski. For some reason, Steve doesn't like Tara Lipinski, and I love the two of them. And I love that they're not telling people that they're besties.
Okay. How I know that they're besties. How does no one else know? Is everyone else just too self-absorbed to know that they're besties?
Yes.
And at this point, they're both faithfuls.
Yes.
So why are they not being besties?
Yes.
I don't. They went in hoping that one of them was going to be.
Yeah.
Who would
Maybe
make
a
Tara
traitor.
Lipinski traitor? Like she would be a terrible traitor. No, like I don't like that they're hiding their friendship because I love watching their friendship.
I love it.
When they do the Olympics together.
Oh my God. It's the reason to watch the Olympics. Stop it.
Do you think they're going to do the Olympics together this year?
I hope so. I hope.
Is it next
love
year
it.
or this year? This year.
This year, 26. Yeah. This year.
Yeah. I want them to be friends together. They should be doing interviews. They should be doing the confessionals together. No, they shouldn't, because they don't know if the other one is a traitor or not.
Oh, I love it though. So good. Yeah.
But they had a conversation beforehand, and they're like, "Give me a wink if you got the traitor. Like, let me know." Oh, that's fun.
So good.
All right, so I think we have new Beverly Hills and then new Traitors. I think Traitors is tonight.
I think it's tonight too. Yeah.
So it'll be on the next episode. If we can even get this up. If we can figure out how to make Riverside work. I work for an app. When things are updated, We need to make sure people know and understand, and also maybe make sure you test out as much as you possibly can to make sure it's not going to fuck up something else along the way. Just my personal, like, get your shit together. I love Riverside. It has so many options, but now I have no idea how to work it because everything is moved around and different. And I don't like it, so please fix it. Also, can I say something else that's been really bothering me and weighs heavily on my mind all the time?
Discuss.
You go to Costco. I am
Yes.
a recent Costco membership. Like, I think we did it right before Christmas. We became Costco members.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
No one should back in at Costco. There's no fucking reason for anyone, for any reason, to back into a spot at Costco. Getting in between cars with the fucking massive Costco carts to load your vehicle because you have to pull out straight. No, it's a waste of everyone's time. You're getting in the way. You're scratching up cars. I'm genuinely pissed off. I don't know why. I can't stop thinking about it. There were so many giant trucks that backed in at Costco or vans that backed in at Costco.
Yeah.
And then you're loading up in the back? Yeah. It makes no sense to me and I'm upset.
Yeah. No, I agreed.
That's just my PSA.
Those people should all park out in the boonies away from other cars. Just all line up in a row of you parking in backwards. That's why I do what I do and I park way out in no man's land and walk because of those people. And
your gigantic truck.
And you're going to get killed. You're just going to get run over or hit or somebody's just going to be speeding through because, you know, they do speed in Costco parking lots. But
that is, and we live in different sides of the United States.
Yeah.
And that is a true thing. There is nothing good about parking close to the entrance of Costco.
No.
It's worth the walk.
It is.
Don't park close. Your goal is not to park close at Costco because it's a shit show to get out.
Yeah. Oh,
all
yeah.
Right. So you're welcome, everyone. Please digest that and live by my rules for Costco.
Oh.
All right. That's it. That's all I got.
I
love you.
Bye.
Thanks for doing a podcast with me.
Love you so much.
And look this was an hour and a half.
We did so good.
We did so good. All right. Thanks everybody for listening and we will talk to you next time. Bye. Bye-bye.